Hello, crypto traders and crypto investors. Again, this is a fourth video today in this special series for smaller altcoins. So in this series, I'm making a technical analysis of coins that are under 500 million in total market cap. And it's mainly technical analysis, as I said. It's like I don't do fundamentals, and at least this time not. And this came as a request from a good friend of mine, Sebastião. He also has a website called Nix Crypto. I'm gonna put the link in the description. We had a few videos called in the series Let's Dive In. So he does the fundamental analysis. So he looked through a lot of altcoins and he gave me 10 coins which he thinks are good projects. So yeah, here we are doing a technical analysis. We're gonna look at UBQ. I don't know anything about this coin. Fundamentally looking anything about this coin, so I'm gonna be have a blank page, which probably if you're looking at this coin you already know something about it, which is great. Whatever you know more about me fundamentally. So I'm gonna look at the chart. So for all the guys who are interested in coin but don't know much about the charts, I think you're gonna find this really useful. So it's traded on Bittrex Update in Cryptopia. So we're gonna use Bittrex chart because there's where the most of the volume comes from. And yeah, total market cap 88 million. So relatively speaking, really small market cap altogether in this crypto world. So we have the chart here, daily chart. And the first thing that I've noticed here when I opened this, and I was already drawing this a little bit, was this triangle. And for all of you guys who don't know much about triangles are really important in trading because, and it all comes from theory that the markets expand. Okay, where are you now? Expand, and then they contract. And then they expand, and again contract, right? So in this contraction, we have different shapes. You have wedges, you have triangles, channels, and all that. But triangles are really, really common. So if we have a triangle like this, and there are three main shapes of triangles. You have symmetric triangles, you have ascending triangles, and this one is a symmetric. Obviously, it's not a so you can have a triangle like this, which is ascending or descending triangle like this. And those two, this and this, those have direction. Usually descending the price goes like this, and with ascending one, the price usually goes like this. But unfortunately, with a symmetrical triangle, and I'm gonna make this nice, that's symmetric like this, you don't know the direction. In isolation, if you only look at the triangle, you don't know where it's gonna go. It can go both ways. I mean, even here it can go both ways, but just probability is bigger that it's gonna go here and here to the downside. So yeah, that is that. And why that happens is basically it's almost like a fight between bulls and bears, so the buyers and sellers. And I'm gonna delete all this. And let's just go to the chart and I'll tell you on the chart. Okay. So on the chart here, so it's almost like a battle between the buyers. So here, for instance, buyers are pushing the price higher, higher, higher in the parabolic movement here. They reach the top. The sellers push it down. Buyers want to bring it higher, and this is when they create this shape here. We have the first touch here, and then again sellers take control, and then the buyers, and when the sellers take control, they bounce off here, and then the buyers, and nobody's winning so far because they are kind of trapped into this triangle. And for a triangle to be confirmed, you need at least 4 points, and we do have 4 points that are confirmed. So this is a triangle, and so next what we can expect, okay, I just deleted the volume there. Next thing we can expect is, you know, the price to decide where it wants to go. So either upside or either downside, we don't know in isolation. So let's look at more things. Let's look at the volume that I've just deleted. And let's look at Fibonacci levels. But let's start at Fibonacci levels because it will give us an idea about support and resistance. So we just connect the top and the bottom, and we get these areas. And straight away we can eyeball this, that, you know, it definitely aligns. Look at this 0.5 area. It goes almost to the point here, 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 here. So this is a really strong area of resistance, just here, right, where the 0.5 is. And then another one is 0.618, which is even more important because it's closer to the price. So if we look at 0.618, we see that it acted as a support all the way here, 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 here. It went through here, but sooner or later it came back. And when it broke through this area, we had a big sell-off. And then when we came through it, we pushed through, but we were kind of dancing around. And again, we tested it here with this crazy wick here. So this is a really, really strong zone to watch. And you can draw this in different kind of, connect different kind of wicks, whichever you prefer here. But it is a zone, so I would draw it like that. Because we have a touch here and we have multiple touches there. So that is a resistance to watch at the moment. And then another one is 764, which we are just there at the moment, which kind of connects this wicks here to this ones here, and it was a support here and support here. So another important area to watch is just here, and this is where we are at the moment. So we are at a key area, and we'll see what happens. And then the next one under is this. As you can see here, we were bouncing, and we here created this. So yeah, this is a support here. So these are the support resistance areas. We are just on the support here. We have resistance there, we have some support here, and we are bounded by the triangle. So this is the analysis of the key support and resistance, looking all the way back. And of course we can also connect Fib levels here. It gets a little bit messy, so I'll just remove that. Zoom in a little closer. And what can we see here? Yeah, we bounced off 764 again. I know some people will use 7618, but I'm using this one because it's mirroring 236. But I wouldn't go into much detail about that. It doesn't matter which one you use, they're really similar. Okay, so we 0.5. Okay, we bounced off. So yeah, I think the main support areas we have there. I mean, there's another resistance here. I mean, this is on a smaller time frame, but I'm not really that interested in smaller time frames. That more, just more of a key, because it's more like longer term trade ideas or investment ideas. Because for short trades, I mean, it doesn't make sense to make videos because it just goes too fast. So let's look at the volume. Let's look at what the volume is telling us. So the volume, okay, was picking up here, was kind of even here. And then, of course, we had a parabolic move. And then a little bit of decline in price, and then a big volume here. So this really is a really strong area to watch because a lot of volume was here, so a lot of price action. Although it's on this wick. Okay, sorry about that. It's on this wick. So here it wasn't as much. Okay, let's look. And then we had a strong support here. And here, oh my days, yeah, this must have been the day when everything was pumping. Yeah, this just makes this area even stronger around here for support. But lately, yeah, the volume is going out, which is not surprising at all, because a lot of coins across, the border are seeing this volume going out after this big pump. But this one is quite extreme. I have to admit, this one is quite extreme. I mean, the volume just, it's almost non-existent after this compared to this one, relatively speaking. So that's that. And 50 MA is going up, and it acted as a support here. So there is a lot of support. But if this kind of fails, if this area fails, we're almost like in a free fall to around here and to previous support here. And yeah, okay, the momentum is kind of up, but is zeroing out. And let's look closer. Okay, this is a crazy week. We're gonna try to connect this zero. Okay, this one makes more sense because it's bouncing off here. So it kind of wants to create. It's testing this area as a support, but the fact that it's going, the momentum is kind of, the prices are going lower and lower, and it seems like there's a lot of downward pressure and the volume is going out. I'm not too sure that this wants to turn right away. And because this is a vertical movement, I personally like to get away. I mean, if I see a vertical movement like this, I want to see kind of like an ABC correction. Okay, this is kind of like a, I'm gonna take out that triangle because it's kind of, I want to have it more clear to see what's happening. So we're kind of creating this downward channel. Okay, what is this? Something like that. So until we stay in this, I wouldn't really do much. I mean, if this was on Bitfinex and I could short it, I would definitely look for shorting opportunities here if this breaks through to the downside. Because, I mean, this volume is kind of concerning because that's too big of a difference. I mean, some other alts at least had a little bit of a follow-up on the second, on Bitcoin as well, on the second. Look, maybe I can show you the best. The picture tells 100 words or something like that. So, okay, we had this spike on the volume on Bitcoin, but we had a follow-through here as well. And with our little coin here, it's not there at all. So that's not good. So that makes me, because of that, I'm really cautious. And then, okay, the volume kind of picked up on the downside. And here it went out a little bit. So this one is lower than here. Okay, MACD is divergent, which shows a sign, which is a bullish sign of a reversal or a sideways channel. But really, I think there's too much pressure for me to even consider buying this. I think there's so much pressure, downward pressure here, that, yeah, not much buying action for me, at least. I like, I mean, you can be picky with coins these days. There's so many coins, there's so many charts out there to watch, there's so many opportunities. You don't have to take trades if you don't like them. And this one I don't like at all. Not yet. I mean, when this goes down, if it does go down, and finds kind of like support, starts bouncing around, and loses this downward momentum, sees some positive volume going up on the way up, not on the way down, because now the volume is going up when we're going down. So yeah, definitely waiting for this to go lower before even considering buying. And yeah, that's it. Like it's sometimes it's not only important to know what to buy, it's always also important to know what not to buy. Because the first rule is to protect your money, and then the second one is to make money. So yeah, maybe we possible support would be 764 here if we start bouncing off this, and if this falls, and we have a little bit of trend line here, then this area here. So yeah, that's it for UBIQ. Not really bullish in my just my opinion. It's not really bullish. I'm not really bullish on this one. Not in the short term. So, but then we'll see. I mean, the triangle, of course, can break out to the either side, but it's really too soon to call it, to call either. If we bring back that object tree, if we bring that triangle, yeah. First, we wanna, I would want definitely wait, and it's even for the like investors, long-term investors. Oh my days, you can wait for months and months to see how this resolves, because this is just trapped in this. So this can be bouncing around here. I mean, but like even here you have what a big potential of some nice trades, but looking like long term, this can take April, July, August to resolve itself. So here you go. That was my technical analysis on UBIQ. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And tell me what you think. What do you think about this coin? Do you think it's gonna pump? Do you think it's gonna have a big sell-off under this triangle, or even if it breaks through this trend line, it's just gonna free fall? I think to the next support. So I don't know. What do you think, guys? Do you have the coin? You have this coin. Are you thinking about purchasing it? And do you have any other coins that you want me to look at? I have a list of 10 coins, but now this was actually 11 coins, so this was the fourth one I did, so 7 more to go. I wish you all good luck, and see you soon. See you next time. Cheers.